Hi everybody, Peter here, down in Old Man Shed. I've been coming down here getting the measure of this Soundtraxx decoder that I fitted the other day. I've adjusted the CVs for acceleration and deceleration, and also learnt a little bit more about what functions there are on. There is, unlike the ESU lock sound, which has an automatic braking sound when you stop the loco, there is a braking F number on this one, which is 11, but basically before you stop the engine you've got to activate 11, then you'll get the brake squeaking or squealing, and then obviously when the loco comes to a halt it's off, because it only operates if there's movement in the wheels. So there is a way of producing the brake squeal with this one, and it's function 11. Function 24 is the cab light, as I discovered, which is under an auxiliary number. It's not really assigned, but when I went through all the F numbers to see what did what, this locomotive has got the cab light, excuse me, and it's function 24 on this particular model brings the cab light on. So it's something else, but yeah, so getting used to it now, and I must admit I'm quite enjoying it, especially now I've got the acceleration and deceleration. The last video you just seen, I've given you an example of that, how she pulls away under control, and that's with me adjusting the throttle, just taking the throttle from 0 to 10 and then just leaving the locomotive to do the rest, and she will accelerate. And the same when it comes to a halt, just bringing the throttle back to 0, and she takes a foot or so to slow down, which is just like my other ones. So I'm well happy now, and I really do like this this decoder, guys. So I'll give you another, while I'm talking to you, I'll just give you another demonstration. So I'll start her up. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a cold coming on, so that's just great, just in time for Christmas. Lights on. So now what I'm going to do, she goes round very happily at 25 speed steps at a rating of 10 to 12 a light. 10 is quite a nice sound, not too fast. So what I'm going to do when I accelerate in a second, I'm going to set a value of 10 straight away and let the locomotive, let the decoder accelerate the locomotive. All right, so here we go. So I'm thrashing it first, he says. Sorry, there we go. Sound the horn. Right, that's set up to 10. And you can hear as she's accelerating away, I'm doing nothing else to the throttle, I just put a value of 10, or as 11. So she's going around now. So whereas before it was instant acceleration and instant braking, because the default value is 0. Out of 255 segments or whatever it is, it was set at 0. And they say on the instructions that if you set it to 255, the engine would take 7 minutes to accelerate to its top speed. Well, I haven't got 7 minutes in my layout, have I, to go round it? I'll be going round half a dozen times before it got to full speed. So I've done an acceleration of 50 on CV3, and I've done a deceleration on CV4 of 30. So now when she comes round again, as she goes into the before the tunnel, I'm going to put the brake squeal on. Which is 11, and I'm going to slow it down. So that's a 0 and she's still running. Did you hear the brake squeal? Just a little bit, just like the ESU lock sound ones do. So that's good. Now if I hit F6 after she's, that should shut it down. And there we go. So getting the hang of this decoder. And I've got, quite like it. It's got quite a bit of power for it. It handles the Bachmann locomotive lovely. It's certainly not lacking in power. The single iPhone speaker, as you can hear, certainly chucks out the sound. So yes, very, very happy. So this was just a little updated video just to show how it's all coming along, and how I'm coming quite impressed with these Soundtraxx decoders. As I say, they're not budget price, because that's the honour goes to Hornsby TTS for that, for the real budget. However, I do think the Class 66 sound on this particular logo is really good. It's better than the Hornby's one. Very comparable with the ESU lock sound one, but of course the ESU lock sounds, you're looking at 110, 100 plus. And I noticed that on Hatton's and Rails of Sheffield's websites, you can't get hold of a 66 ESU lock sound. It seems like now maybe what they're doing is you have to request the loco that you want, and they'll get a blank chip blown to the sound of the loco that you choose. I don't know if that puts price on it or not, I don't know, but yeah, so that seems to be the way it's going. And as I say, this chip is what, 60 odd notes I suppose, so not as dear as the ESU lock sound. So I'm very, very happy. And needless to say, the layout's running well, as you can see. so I'm a happy chappy. But I'll probably call it a day. And as I say, we've all said Happy Christmas before, so I'll say it one more time because it's not Christmas yet. Still got a day or so, but I just was quite keen just to show you how well this Soundtraxx decoder is working in my new train. So I'm well and happy. Alright guys, so thank you for watching. I've got another video I will be getting. Before I sign off, I am getting the Soundtraxx 8-pin decoder. I will be fitting it into my other Bachmann loco that has an 8-pin socket, and seeing how that goes, and that'll be a direct comparison against the Hornby TTS chip. So, but if it's anything like this one, which is a 21-pin decoder with the same iPhone speaker, which I've got for it, yeah, I'm expecting the same. Now I know what settings to put in that as well for acceleration and deceleration. I think myself I'll have another nice couple of locos running. Right, no, that's definitely it. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. All the very, very best. Happy Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody. Alright, bye everybody, bye bye.